Hi everyone, I'm really happy to welcome you back to day 8 of our 10 minutes for 10 days challenge, and today we're going to get started in a child's pose again. So again, big toes together, knees as wide as you like. If you want to work into the hips a little bit more, you can have them a little bit wider, or if that's not comfortable, just bring them a little bit more close together. And then creeping forward and letting the head come down onto the mat, arms outstretched, or maybe placing the head on your hands. So when you arrive, feel free to take any little sways here, any little rocks from left to right, any what goes out through the hips, or the head, or the shoulders, before eventually starting to find your way into stillness. And again, just noticing where each part of your body is connected to the ground beneath you. Notice how the earth feels beneath your shins, your feet, your head, your hands. Notice this connection to your skin. And keeping this awareness on what we can feel here, also just start to notice how your clothes feel against your skin. Noticing any sounds that you can hear around you, any smells that you can smell. Just noticing without being distracted, without being pulled away. And if your eyes are closed here, just noticing any shapes or colours or patterns or areas of light that start to emerge here behind your closed eyes. Keeping this inward focus, start to walk your hands over towards the right long edge. So if they're not already stretched out, you're going to extend them out long now. Walk them over towards the right long edge of your mat, or just over towards the right side. Forehead stays resting down. Maybe place left hand on top of right here to intensify that stretch a little bit. So really working into the left side of the body. And then slowly working your way back through centre, coming over towards the left side now. Walking all the way over, forehead relaxes down. This time maybe right hand comes on top of left. And then slowly again coming back through centre. Start to walk the hands back towards you and gently, slowly move with ease as you start to lift up into a kneeling position. Feel free to bring the knees a little bit closer together here. Feel free to use any props to make this position more comfortable. When you arrive, we're going to come into our eagle arms. We're going to stretch our shoulders. So bring your forearms out in front. Start to hook the right elbow under the left. So arms are crossed over. Backs of the hands can come to touch, or you can wrap your hands around, palms can touch. If neither of those feel good for you, then you're going to give yourself a hug. So it's 3 options. Right arm is underneath in all of those options. Think about lifting the arms a little bit higher up towards the sky. Maybe gazing up as well, and just noticing what you feel in the shoulders and the upper back as you do this. Take one more breath. And then gently start to unravel, start to release the hands. Place them down on the ground behind you. And just start to lean back a little bit, dropping the shoulders down. Think about lifting through the heart. Again, maybe gazing up. Think about squeezing the shoulder blades together behind you. One more breath. Good. Coming all the way back forward. Coming back into our eagle arms. This time, left arm comes underneath the right. Backs of the hands come to touch. Palms of the hands come to touch, or we wrap the arms all the way around. So 3 different options again. Find your version. And then inhale again, maybe lift the arms up a little bit. Maybe gaze up slightly as you start to find that stretch in the upper body. One more breath. And then starting to unravel the arms. Again, place them on the ground behind you, onto your fingertips. Leaning back, lifting through the heart, and you can stay here as you are. If you want to go a little bit deeper this time, option to engage the glutes and lift the hips a little bit further away from the heels and work a little bit more into the hips and the quads. One breath. Good, slow, lower the hips all the way down. We're all going to creep our hands forwards. Then we come into a downward facing dog. So creeping hands into a tabletop position, and then tucking the toes and lifting the hips high up to the sky. Pedal out through the legs for a breath. And then inhale the right leg high up towards the sky. And exhale, step it through between the palms. Keep that back knee lifted. Arrive here however you need. Push the back heel away. And a few times just work to straighten and bend into that right leg. Any amount, so it doesn't matter if the leg doesn't go fully straight. Just work to find a little bit more length here, a little bit more space. One more time. Good, the next time that leg is bent, keep it bent. We're going to walk the hands round towards the left long edge of the mat, or left long edge of your side, and just start to swivel the toes round so they're facing that long edge. Feet are square. Come into this kind of halfway lift position, so hands are underneath the shoulders. And a few times just bend into the right leg, and then straighten, and then bend into the left leg, and straighten. So a few of those on each side, again, just easing a little bit of space. And then meeting back here, press down into the big toes. Going to bring the left hand into the centre of the mat. Use a prop under that left hand to bring it closer if you need to. And then inhale that right arm up towards the sky, coming into a twist. So stacking the shoulders, maybe gazing up towards the top fingertips. Just a breath here. And then dropping that right hand down. Start to walk the hands back towards the right foot. Swivel yourself around back into that lunge position. So right toes face forwards, you come onto the tiptoes of the left foot. We take a step back, downward facing dog. When you arrive here, inhale that left leg up to the sky. Exhale to step it through. A few times bending and straightening into that left leg, any amount. Working with your body, keeping those deep breaths flowing through your system. Nice, everyone, one more. And then the next time that leg is bent, keeping it bent. Walking the hands down towards the right side this time, squaring off the feet, and coming again into that halfway lift position. I'm going to swivel on my mat so that my bum isn't facing the camera. So again, wrists under the shoulders, lengthening, and then bending into the left leg, and straighten, and bending into the right. So again, a few times shimmying from side to side. If you have a little more space available to you, maybe this time we're going to go a little bit deeper into that side lunge. Maybe not. Just working with what your body allows. One more each way. And then meeting back into this halfway lift position. This time right hand comes to the centre. We inhale that left arm up towards the sky, twisting the opposite way. Shoulders stacked, reaching. Option to gaze up if you want to. One breath. Good, drop that left hand down. And then walking both hands towards the left foot. Start to swivel yourself round back into your lunge. And step back into your downward facing dog. When you arrive here, start to drop the knees down onto the ground. Swivel the hips round to come into a cross-legged position onto the floor. Good, when you arrive, inhale, take a big sweep of the arms high up to the sky. And exhale, draw the hands into prayer position at heart center. As you do this, option to close off through the eyes. And as you arrive here again, just checking back in with your senses. Checking in with what you can feel, your clothes against your skin. your heart beating in your chest. Maybe your body temperature feels a little bit higher now. Checking back in with what you can smell, with what you can hear. And noticing what you can see in this moment, whether your eyes are closed or open. And take this last final moment to set an intention here for the day ahead. Maybe you can distill this down to one word: peace, calm, confidence, bravery, courage, kindness, compassion, maybe something else. And just carry this word with you as you journey into the day ahead. When you feel ready, allow the eyes to peel open. Thank you guys for practicing with me for day 8. You're free to go ahead and enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 9, our penultimate day. See you then. Take care.